Hello, today I just wanted to take a quick look at a lightsaber that I got from Aliexpress. It's a TXQ TS015 model, and you can see I got the gold version, but it's a little bit more of a rose gold than normal gold. I guess for comparison, maybe you can compare it to this C3PO figure. How the C3PO is a little bit more yellowish. So there's a button here to turn it on and to change settings. And there's a hole here to recharge the lightsaber. And there's a speaker on the bottom. And there's this cavity here at the top to insert the blade. And it's pretty deep. And there are 2 screw holes here to screw in the blade. I bought this lightsaber from Back Again store, and they sent it in 2 separate shipments, one for the blade and one for the handle. So they sent the blade packaged like this, and the handle was just, I think, wrapped in bubble wrap or something. Here's everything that came in the package with the handle. There's a plain piece of paper with instructions. I think it's in Chinese. I think it might be instructions from the store because there's a booklet that looks like it's from the manufacturer, which also has instructions. The baggie with the instruction booklet also comes with an Allen key and several screws. So here's the blade. And to insert it into the hilt, all you do is just push it in that cavity there, and you'll need to put in the screws. It comes with this Allen key and small screws, and you just need to screw it in. So to turn on the lightsaber, you just need to hold down the button for 4 seconds. And then it'll have this blue light around the button. So then you'll just need to click it again to ignite the lightsaber. There it is. So I've chosen to screw the blade on with only 1 screw. I've screwed on the top screw because I think it's more secure. And the reason I did that is because you can see that the light actually shines through the screw holes, and I think it looks cool like that. So it has this smooth swing feature where if you swing it around, it makes a sound, but it's not very smooth. You can hear that it's a little bit choppy. Compared to my other TXQSaber, the episode 6 Luke Skywalker lightsaber, this one is very smooth sounding. You can see this one has a much smoother, more continuous sound. So now I'm going to show you the features of the lightsaber. If you just press this button once, I'll have a laser deflection effect. And if you hold down the button, you'll see that it blinks once. That will give this lockup effect. And then just press it again to stop it. And if you hold the button down for 2 blinks, you can change the color of the lightsaber. So you can see there's a lot of color options, which is really cool. And if you actually hold down the button for 3 seconds, it will just automatically cycle through the colors. So the lightsaber has kind of a volume control. You can set it to high volume, low volume, or mute. In order to change the setting, what you want to do is you want to turn on the lightsaber first so that the light is on. Then you want to hold the button down for 1 blink. So I've typically been having the lightsaber on low volume, so I can change it to high volume so you can see what that sounds like.
High volume.
I don't know if you can tell the difference, but that's high volume. And when you put it on mute, there's no sound. So the sound effects that you've been hearing are for a specific Force user. This lightsaber has a thing called sound fonts where you can change the sound effects based on the Force user. So what you do is you need to, again, turn the lightsaber on so that this light is on, and then hold the button down for 2 blinks. 1, 2.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
So that sounds like Kylo Ren. So here's his sound effects. See a more gritty sound. Even the blast effects, the blast deflections sound a little bit more muted. I think it's a little bit of a softer sound.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
I think that's Luke. It's either Luke or Vader, but I think it's Luke.
You have something I want.
That's Moff Gideon. So it's obviously the Darksaber sound. I don't know who that is. Oh, you just noticed I hit something and it has that the collision effect. This one's really, I don't know, it's different. It's Emperor Palpatine. I don't remember him having a lightsaber, but I guess that's how it sounds. I don't know if like it's the person that he's saying or if the person's saying it, so I don't know if this is Grievous or if it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I feel like it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anakin. Yeah, I think it's the person that they're saying the name of, because I know that Jar Jar Binks doesn't have a lightsaber. This is Master Qui-Gon.
That lightsaber was Luke's.
So another one for Luke? Maybe it's the different ones from between episode 4 and episode 6. So the sound fonts on this lightsaber is pretty similar to the one on this lightsaber, but there are a few differences. If you want to know the differences, you can check out my review for this lightsaber. So another cool feature about these lightsabers is that once you have them turned on, you don't need to press the button to activate them. All you need to do is give them a little twirl. Pretty cool. The hilt on the Luke Skywalker lightsaber is slightly longer, and although the blades are exactly the same length, the slot to insert the blades on the Luke Skywalker lightsaber is much more shallow, making the size of the entire lightsaber look significantly longer. Also, the sound for this lightsaber is much louder than this lightsaber. So right now, both of these are on low volume, so you can hear the difference. I'm going to turn this one on. And then this one. This one sounds much louder. Another issue with this one is that if you leave it on for too long, it gets pretty warm, and this one doesn't get warm at all. I got both of these lightsabers from Aliexpress, but from different stores. I got this one for about $140 Canadian, and this one for about $70 Canadian. That's quite a big price difference. One of the reasons I think there's that big difference is because this hilt is a movie-accurate hilt. It's Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and this one is just a generic hilt. But besides that, I think the other reason for the price difference is that this one is actually a better quality lightsaber than this one. This one doesn't have the heating problem this one has. And also the smooth swing sound for this one is much nicer, I think. And yeah, I think those are the reasons why this lightsaber is much more expensive than this one. So one of the issues I had with this lightsaber is that there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a white spot here. It's more noticeable in this picture here. So I was disappointed that the blade had an imperfection. Another issue that I had is that the store sent me the wrong model. I had originally ordered the TS003 model, which looks like this picture here. But instead they sent me the TS015 model. You can see there's a slight difference in the design at the top. I like the design of the TS003 model much better. I don't want to get too much into it, but ultimately they asked me to file a dispute with Aliexpress. I filed the dispute with Aliexpress and they responded right away. I asked for a partial refund of $15, which I thought was fair. And I heard that the store actually has to agree to the refund, so I guess maybe it was their only avenue to give a refund. Ultimately, I would have liked to receive the lightsaber that I ordered, but I got the refund that I requested, so I guess it was a fair compromise. So what do I think about this generic lightsaber? Originally, when I ordered the TS003, I thought it was actually a really cool looking lightsaber for a generic lightsaber. But when I got this one, I was a little bit disappointed because the design of this top part is pretty much exactly the same as the design of the bottom, which I think makes it look really generic compared to the TS003. But ultimately, it's not a very expensive lightsaber, and it has like cool sound effects, and obviously it lights up. So if you're in for a lightsaber that is pretty cool and not too expensive, this is not a bad lightsaber to get. But ultimately, this is my lightsaber. I love it. It's like Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, and even though originally this box was a little bit loose, I was kind of able to fix it. So now it's pretty solid. And that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching.